Hello, 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 everybody. How's everybody doing tonight? Yes, it is I, Aaron Proctor, the camera guy, with the Bro Chats, coming to y'all with my lovely co-host, with Becky, Vintage, and more, and a very special guest, Maria, California Thrift.
Yep.
Thrifter.
Thrifter.
And hello, Angie. How are you? And I will bring up, so I hope everybody's Saturday is wonderful. And I will bring up Maria, so she can tell you all about her channel.
Hello, guys. I am Maria, California Thrifter. And I've been thrifting since I was 12, 13 years old. I learned to thrift with one of my cousins through marriage. She was married to my cousin Joe, and they had 9 kids. And during vacation time or whatever on the weekend, she would come pick us up, me and my brother, and go thrifting. So I learned to thrift for my school clothes and stuff like that because, it's the way it was. Okay. I ship from Northern California. I will be invoicing a week from today, unless you need something right away. Because if you guys have been with me, I took the week off last week to get some stuff done. And I will, I think all my items today are going to be starting bids. And if you're not subscribed to our channels, please do so. Give Aaron a big thumbs up. And congratulations once again for reaching over 1,000. And I have sales every Wednesday, 9 a.m. Pacific, 12 noon. And Saturdays, 10 a.m. Pacific, 1 p.m. Eastern. And I think that's all I have to say today.
All right. Thank you, Maria.
You're welcome.
And hello, Mary T. And here's Becky.
Hi, Angie. Oh, hi. Anyway, I'm Becky with Becky's Vintage and More. I ship out of Glendale, Arizona, and I do PayPal and I invoice through Pirate Ship, and I will start doing my invoicing tomorrow. And so you may get your invoice Sunday or Monday, somewhere around there. And I have most of mine are starting bids. I do have one buy it now tonight. I have shows on Thursdays with Randy, Moon Valley Crafts. And this Thursday, we're going to have Angela Isaac and John, the reseller, on with us. And I do Whatnot sales on Monday night, 6 p.m. Pacific time, 9 p.m. Eastern time. Of course, I'm on here with Aaron and on Saturdays, and possibly joining Maria on Saturdays. So that's going to be fun. And the 11th, I'll be on Friends Selling with Friends, and the 12th, I'll be on Sandy and Auto Trish. So
awesome.
Look forward to those sales too. And I'm so glad everybody's here. And look forward to seeing more people join us here in the chat. And hi, Denise. Magical Emporium.
Yes. One more time. Denise's Magical Emporium.
Oh. Are you done, Becky?
Yeah, I'm done.
Yeah. All right, let's do it together. Denise Magical Emporium. All right. So all right. So yes. I am Aaron Proctor, the family guy with the Bro Chats. So I will try to do drop sales through the week. I will be on with Tris on Friday nights at 7:00 p.m. on Tris's channel, Sandy and Auto, alongside with Angie's Oddities and Sue Spezio on A Picture Tells a Story, aka the Sue Spezio Show. So yes. And so now I will also be on a new show now. Every first Saturday of the month, I will be on with Maria, California Thrifter, and she will be on my channel on the first Saturday of the month.
So we're gonna call it double date.
Yes, and so then you catch me. So this Saturday, I'll be on this channel with my two lovely co-hosts, Anitra, I Spy Queen, Becky, Vintage and More, and a very special guest, Randy, from Moon Valley Crafts. And as y'all know, every fourth Sunday of the month, I will be on with two old guys vintage, Mark and Mike, alongside with Tushman and Donna Maria. And yes, you have guessed it, this will be my next brooch on my hat for this week. That's the brooch that's going to go on my hat for this week. Two old guys vintage pin button. And yes. So let's go over the rules of the sale. So each seller will be bringing 15 items. They will be bringing 3 items per round, which means it'd be 5 rounds per person. We'll be either do an offer up, which means a starting bid, or a buy it now, which may be some choices mixed in. And I do the offer ups, starting bids like countdown, like going once, going twice, last call, and then sold. So if someone comes in as I'm doing a countdown, I will start the countdown over again to make sure everybody has a fair shot of what they're bidding on. And hello, John. And so the bidding increments goes like this. From $1 to $20, it's a $1 bidding increment. From $20 to $50, it's a $2 bidding increment. From $50 to $100, it's a $5 bidding increment. And from $100 and beyond, it's a $10 bidding increment. And I believe that's it for all I wanted y'all to know. So how about we start the show? Let's start the show. And here is Maria. She's up first.
All right, guys. Thank you. So for my first item, this is going to be a starting bid, and I lost my little right here. So this is going to be a starting bid of $5, and this is a Kate Spade, New York. Okay, I know they go for a lot more. This is it's in excellent condition. The bottom is really, really good. The only issue is, and I don't know, my daughters have some of these purses, but every zipper, the only thing wrong with it is the little doohickey right here where to pull it. It's gone. So I don't know if they've slipped, but I was told that you can just buy some more. So this is going to be a starting bid of $5. It's black. It's been it's in excellent condition. I just don't know the person that had it maybe pulled on it too much, but I've looked and I've inspected it, and I put paper in there to kind of make it stand out. But here's the opening. They're in excellent condition. Like I said, only of them. There's 1, 2. Thought there was three zippers. Yeah, but they all have the little thing on the side, the zipper pull. All of them. It's been like took off, and I don't care for these purses. I only wear the purses that for a backpack or the what do you call they
Crossbody.
Crossbody. Thank you. Okay, so this is going to be starting bid of $5 if somebody is interested. Okay, and that's the front, and it is a Kate Spade, nice and soft. But hey, I got a good deal on it, so I'm going to pass it on to you guys. Okay.
Yeah,
it has 2 zippers, and
the
then
zipper pull is an easy fix too.
Yeah, and then but that's the only reason I'm getting rid of it is because I got a good deal on it, and I'm like, yeah, I always use just crossbodies is mostly what I use. Once in a while, if I'm going to an event or something, I have a nice backpack. But here it is, and it's a nice. It measures it's about 12 inches wide.
Hey, George.
Hi, George.
9 inches tall. Hello, George. But if there's no interest, I will pass on that. You guys can always let me know later. And by the way, make sure you're subscribed to Aaron. Aaron is very lovely. So is Becky.
Yes.
Okay.
And Maria is also.
Yeah.
Okay, that's my first. That's passed on that. And the rest of this stuff, the only thing that was more solid was a purse. The next, and this is stuff that I've had. If you guys been with me for a while, I've fought cancer twice. And the other day, well, right before Christmas, I found a bunch of those from 2015. So this is an item that was in there. And so, so this is it's called a bride's bag. And it's that silky material. And it's very well embellished, and you can use it for that, or you can use it for something else. And this is just going to be a starting bid of $2. So it's like this. I only went to one wedding and they had this. Okay. But it has all this embellishment on here.
It's a good size bag.
Yep. Okay. Yeah. I was at a wedding and they actually, the bride had this, and when they did money dance, I forget what it was. She didn't want any of the money pinned on her wedding dress because it was like her grandma's or something, and she didn't want anything to go wrong. So she had one of these, and then they would just put the money in there. But this is very pretty. This measures, this is 11.5 inches wide and 12 inches tall.
It'd be a pretty gift bag. It'd be a pretty gift bag. Yeah.
I'm sorry?
It'd be pretty for a gift bag.
Yes. And you can take it apart. It is very silky, very beautiful. There's no stains or anything. Okay. So starting bid. And if you're watching this later, just let me know. Okay.
Pretty.
And for my third item, I don't even remember where I got this from. This is crocheted, and this is by Martha Stewart. And this is in the, it's 100% cotton. Martha Stewart every day. And this measures 11 inches wide by 34 inches long. And this is lovely table runner or dresser scarf. It's very, very pretty. There's no tears, no nothing like that. Okay. And this is going to be a starting bid of, oh, I forgot to put it on there. It's a starting bid of $4.
Oh, shoot. I got you.
Okay, starting bid of $4. It's very, very lovely. I love it. The only reason, there's nothing wrong with it, the only reason I'm letting go some of these dresser scarves and stuff like that is because I'm not enjoying them. Because I have other ones that were my mom's, and I'm preserving those. And so some of the stuff that I've either thrifted or bought from another reseller, and I'm not enjoying them, I might as well find another home for them. So it's very, very pretty. This is a close-up of the crochet.
Oh, yeah. It's nice work.
At first, I thought it was hand crocheted, but I mean, it's probably hand crocheted, but it's made by, and it's 100% cotton. And it just has machine wash, and usually you want to, if you machine wash, do the gentle cycle, nothing wild, or just soak them. Sometimes some of the ones that I have, that were my mom's, I just soak them in warm water or soak them in overnight. But if there's no interest on that, I will pass. And that's my 3.
All right. Thank you, Maria. And here is Becky.
Okay, and I put in Maria's link to her channel in the chat. So if you're not following Maria, you can follow her that way. My first item in. Okay, my first item is going to be this Crisco, absolutely new product. So this is the advert from January 3rd, 1912. This is a plastic litho. I believe it's a reprint, though. Has numbers on the bottom. Litho in USA. It says, 2 years ago, a new and heretofore unknown food was discovered. This discovery remained a secret while the food was submitted to every possible test. And so if this was 1912, then Crisco must have come out in 1910. But it's got all about it. I just thought this was neat, and it's a start at $3. Crisco, better than butter for cooking. Crisco is being placed in the grocery stores as rapidly as possible. Well, we see it all over in all different kinds. The new standard. Everyone is interested in this. Lard, 2/3 gone. Crisco, 2/3 left. So they're showing how when you're cooking with lard, a lot of it disappears into your food, and Crisco, most of it's left. Whether that's true or not. But that's my first item, and that's a $3 start. If anybody's interested. and let us know. And then number 2 is going to be $5 start. And it's for 2 different postcards. Postcards look like this on the back. These are larger, so they're 9 by 6. Number 2. And I have both of these postcards. And this one has a calendar. And these are reprints, I'm sure. January 1928, you get Zelda. It's an advert for Brown's Candy Tobacco Bar and Vending Supplies in Placerville, California. But, this has the area code on there. So, of course, this is a reprint, but this is January 1928 calendar reprint. Then you get Zelda. And then the other one is Dolores, December 1938. There's the calendar page. So you get both of those together. I just thought these were cool. It's the back of the postcards. This would be fun to even frame or put up. Or use pieces and parts in junk journaling. You can add it in a little page if you have a larger junk journal too. So you get both of them. That. Thank you. I thought they were pretty. I like how their hair is and everything on those. My third item is a choice of boxes. Number 3. And it's a start of $5 choice. The first one is the cigar box. It's Macanudo, handmade in Santiago, Republic Dominica. It's 8 inches by 5.5 inches by 1 5/8 inches. And this has wood. And here's the inside. And it is in pretty good shape. It does have some tape here. And where some tape was here. It has a looking seal on it. There's that on the back. That's first choice. Second choice is this Pierre Cardin wooden and heavy cardboard bottom. And it does have a couple of little spots on here that could probably use some, what is that, Gold Bond or whatever? The wood polish. Probably help that a bit. But it is Pierre Cardin. And here's the inside. Upside down here. There we go. It is kind of felted inside the top of the lid. And I'm thinking this might have held like a wallet or something. Pierre Cardin. I know the box is very collectible. And the third choice is marked Made in Russia right here. And this is a wooden hinged box with a little cottage on it. There is some little bits, a little bit of paint loss, like right here and up here. You see, but I still think this is a really cute little box. And it is made out of wood. Nice hinges. And here's the inside. And it does have the Made in Russia on the lid. So your choice of boxes would be this Made in Russia, the Pierre Cardin, or the cigar box. And it's $5 start choice.
How you doing, KJ?
Hi, KJ.
Hi, KJ.
Yeah, I wondered. I still have a open envelope or whatever for you with items in it. You paid for it. Just you told me to hold on to it though. So anyway, that was my 3, and thank you for looking.
All right. Thank you, Becky. All right. So, first item I have tonight is a antique book. And a fantastic price of $5. Offer up. It has a little bit of like water damage right here. And the book is called Pocket Edition Bracebridge Hall by Washington Irving. This is New York and London. Now on here it says, entered according to Act of Congress in year 1865 by George P. Putnam. And so the chapters we have Bachelor's, Confessions, English, Gravity, Gypsies, Mayday, Customs, Village, Worthies, the Schoolmaster, the School, the Village Politics, the Rocky, the Manuscript, all of that. And the book was in the school of Dominican High School in Galveston, Texas. So it's almost like a little mini book, though. It's about 5 by 3 or 4. You see it has all of the pages there. Everything seems to be intact. And it is 316 pages. You have there on the end. And all of the chapters have this lovely, all these lovely designs on the top or sometimes on the bottom. For the pages have these beautiful designs. So, $5 for the book. But if there's no interest in this, I can move it to the side and we'll keep it moving. So now I have this wooden wall decor. It's going to be an offer up of $8. So here we have this 12 by 12 water core of this beautiful, it's a slab, it's about 12 by 12 and 3 inches thick. And it has this beautiful detailed rose with the stem on here. It has the little metal bar thing where you can hang on the wall. Yes. Beautiful piece here. And if there's no interest in this, I can move it to the side. And now I have this vintage kids vintage toy train, offer up $5. Oh, okay. I got you, KJ. So here we have this lovely vintage toy train. You see how the wheels spin and how it moves, and the little close stack moves up and down. And always have the seats that go up and down. There's supposed to be people that sit in there, but I don't have the people. And it makes a little honking noise like the train. So there's all pieces to it. So for $5. And it is a Tonka toy. And if it's no interest in this, I can move it to the side. And I will mark you down, KJ, for the book. And we'll go back to Maria.
Hello. Okay, before I start, I should have given you guys numbers just because sometimes if you want to come back and so on the Kate Spade purse was starting bid at $5 and that was number 10. And then on the crochet table runner, that was a starting bid of $4, 11 by 34, and that was number 13. And then the bride's bag was starting bid at $2, number 14. And I'll continue to give you guys the number. Okay, so for this round, I have a round 60-inch diameter tablecloth. Whoops. And this is going to be a starting bid of $3. Okay, this is stuff that I've had since 2015. This was most likely, it is not hand done. These usually would be like if you had a Sprouts Ritz or Kmart around you, they would sell these like this. Sometimes, like if my mom had gotten this, she would probably put more embellishing on her, embroidery and stuff. But this is already like that. It is a 60-inch round tablecloth. starting out for a $3, and it's number 15. If you're back in the, it doesn't sell, whatever. Okay. The only thing wrong with it is it has a little bit of fraying on it, but nothing that's like it's going to take it apart. This is most likely was never used, but I did wash it in the gentle cycle and hung it to dry. It is very lovely. It has in the middle has a design like that.
Pretty.
And then this is the edge. Very, very pretty.
Nice.
And this is stuff that I'm selling. Leaves you plenty of meat on the bone if you're a reseller and you want to resell it. And I'm okay with that. Whatever you do with what I sell you, that's on your business.
Yes.
I think it's very, very lovely. Very, very lovely. Okay. I didn't even realize I had this still because I sold all my tablecloths a long time ago. But if there's no interest on that, I will pass to my next item. And my next item is a standard pillowcase. Okay. And let me check something right here because this was and I don't want to let it go, but this is old. This was done probably in the 60s or so, or even before that. This is for my country. So my mom hand sewn the pillowcase because I remember that. And then my aunt, her sister, her older sister, and I think I've spoken this before, she would do the crocheting. Okay. And my mom she was very good. Okay. Now this here originally only had one stitch, but then when we came to the United States and my mom, she got a nice sewing machine, she put another stitch on it. So I don't want to think you guys think I'm lying or anything, but this is just a single. This is going to be a starting bid of $5, and this is a standard pillowcase with a pink crochet on the edge. And this took a long time because this is back in the day where they had to read it off a book and you have to count the stitches and all that stuff. This is very, very tedious. And then because growing up, my mom and my aunts, they all had a job. There were 7 girls. My mom used to say there were 7 girls in the family. And my mom and my aunt, some of my aunts would embroider, others would crochet. And there was 2 of them that they would clean the house. But that's it. That's it right there. And this is going to be a starting bid of $5, number 11. And there's no tears, no rips, or anything like that.
Hey, Jacqueline, how are you?
And Jacqueline.
This is very well done. This is old, but I believe my mama one time had a couple of these. There was 2 of them, but I only have the one. So if no interest, I will pass. This will be cute for a child's room, or if you have like a guest room, it's a single bed or 1 pillowcase. It's very, very lovely. And for my third item, this is a hold on, my scarf keeps falling. My third item, this is a 34 by 34 square tablecloth. I thought I had lost this because I ordered this from somebody. It is vintage. It is hand embroidered. Hold on, guys. Let me take this off because my scarf is driving me crazy. It keeps falling. Okay, so this specifically, I know if you guys lived back in the day, and we're talking the 70s, 80s, if you guys had a Walmart near you or a Sprouts Ritz, they would sell them like this. The tablecloth got this in a kit, and then you would like my mom would embroider something with it. This is hand embroidered, and if you don't know the how you can tell it's the hand embroidered, because like this is the front, and it's very manicured, and then the back you have all the extra stitching and stuff like that. So, but it's very, very lovely. It's 34 by 34. So this is for like a card table. Okay. The only table I have now that's small, it's a little patio table, and I have a different tablecloth on there. So this will be a starting bid of $4, and it's number 9. $4, number 9. I just love it because it's very simple. And this, back in my day, this would be something that maybe like a child would, they would do this to learn how to embroider. It is very, very lovely. There's no rips, no cracks. I mean, no rips and like no holes, no nothing.
Very nice.
Yep. Okay. And yep. And that was my 3. Thank you, everyone.
All right, you're welcome. And here is Becky.
All right. I'm just answering something real quick. Sorry. Okay. So my 4th item is going to be choice number 4 for $4 each. And they're choice of music sheets. They're really nice ones. The first one for choice is I'm an Old Cowhand from the Rio Grande. Words and music by Johnny Mercer. It does have a name written right there. We wrote on it. This one is from 1936. So that has 5 pages. And on the back, it has Legion airs 83 songs of the World War in one beautiful volume with words and music. So there's an advert for that on the back. Okay. That one. The next one is Top Hat, White Tie, and Tails. And that's Fred Astaire and Ginger Rogers, music and lyrics by Irving Berlin. And this one is 1935. And it has another little song on the back that says Love Me Forever. And this is also, I think, 5 pages as well. And then this next one is My Heart Tells Me, Should I Believe in My Heart with Betty Grable and Robert Young. Sweet Rosie O'Grady was the name of the movie. That music. And the back of it has this great graphic on here. It's Jimmy Rushing Sings the Blues with songs as played by Count Basie. That's on the back. The next one is No Love, No Nothing from The Gang Is All Here. Looks like Benny Goodman. Alice Faye, Carmen Miranda, and Phil Baker. We got Carmen Miranda, Phil Baker, and music. And they have the same thing on the back. Pretty good. I don't know. Moonlight. I love the picture on the front of this one.
Oh, yeah.
There's Dorothy Lamour and Ray Milland. And Moonlight and Shadows is 1936. This one has 5 pages. Well, and here's the back. It says, Here They Are. Bing Crosby Dance Folio number 2 and Popeye Song Folio. I thought that was cool because it has Popeye on the back too. And Bing. But yeah, I love this picture here. Moonlight and Shadows. And this one was a little racier cover, so I had to cover a few spots. But this is Eddie Cantor in Whoopee. My Baby Just Cares for Me. So the gal on the horse is doing a Lady Godiva interpretation there with a headdress on. But yeah, so I put a little bit of tape. And then the back of it has Walter Donaldson's first folio for piano. The back of it does have a little piece out right there. This is 5 pages. I had to put a bikini. Give it a bikini there. And If You Please, this is Dixie with Paramount Pictures, Dixie, Bing Crosby, and Dorothy Lamour. I like the band there too. And then, and this is 1943. And Tops and Song Folios with Words and Music are on the back. Got Hopalong Cassidy, Bing Crosby, and some others there. Okay. There's a choice, $4 each. And that was number 4. Number 5. No, you don't. Number 5 is a $5 start. And it is for 20 Arizona postcards. Okay. These are all Arizona. Beautiful and rare whitetail kebab squirrel is found only in the Kebab National Forest on the north rim of the Grand Canyon. And it can be reached by Union Pacific Tours. This postcard was a Union Pacific Railroad postcard. Yeah, I like the squirrel. And this one is Wetherill Inn Motel, Kayenta, Arizona, gateway to Monument Valley. And there's a native that's making a rug. There, that's pretty cool. And it's the heart of Navajo land, so Kayenta Trading Post. And then we've got Lizard Pit, Arizona, Sonora Desert Museum in Tucson, Arizona. Back of the postcard. I don't think any of these are used. Here's Page, Arizona. The backs all look the same for a lot of these. Glen Canyon Dam. Wawee Lodge and Marina, Lake Powell. This is Lake Powell again, Arizona. Oh, that's cool. An extra in a movie in Page, Arizona. There's Superstition Mountains. KJ said he was an extra.
Cool.
And this is east of Phoenix. This is out towards where Picasso Cat lives. I go that way. She lives out that way. There's Camelback Mountain. It looks like a camel laying down with the humps. That's in the center of Phoenix. And this is downtown Phoenix, Arizona, but this has probably changed since then. I've had these for a long time. Sunset Afterglow of Phoenix. It's the Scottsdale skyline from Pinnacle Peak area. Camelback Mountain is on the horizon. So we get some pretty good sunsets. This is Wawee Bay, Lake Powell again, with some of the houseboats that are out there. This is sunrise on the Grand Canyon on the North Rim. This looks like a little older postcard. Oh. Gee. Here we've got another fantastic desert sunset. I thought some of these would be good to put in like junk journals too, because of the nice pictures on here. Another Arizona sunset. And none of these are used, so you could also send them out to people if you wanted to. Pretty Arizona sunsets. Oh. Oh, there was snow. Okay. This is Squaw Peak in Phoenix. And this one now is named Piestewa Peak because we had somebody that I think it was from Desert Storm. They renamed it after her because the Squaw word being controversial. So they changed it to that. This is an Inca dove and a mourning dove. We have a lot of doves here. So the desert doves. It tells you which one's which. And, I'm just going to say this one. I have a spider alert. So if anybody doesn't like looking at spiders, look away now. There's a tarantula. I had a pet tarantula at one time. This is Monument Valley.
Wow, Becky, really? That was I couldn't imagine you having a pet tarantula.
I had a pet scorpion too.
Wow.
Oh,
Well,
no, thank you.
I got him because down the road I see KJ in at 5. I got it because my husband at the time brought him home because they were walking down the road.
Oh, okay.
And he thought they were cool. I had to let the scorpion go eventually though, because my son was not afraid of it. I was afraid he was going to get stung. Around with it. So I released it back out in the desert. But yeah, I never picked either one up. They were just in the terrarium.
Hey, Holly.
Okay, we can count it down to KJ unless somebody else would like to be in at 6 or more.
All right. So we have KJ is in at 5. If anybody else is interested, I would need to see a 6 or better. But if there's no other bids, we can start the countdown for KJ. We're going once, going twice. We have last call. And we are sold to KJ. Congratulations, KJ.
And thank you, KJ.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, I had a Savannah monitor and other lizards too. Yeah.
Okay. Cool.
I rescued like 5 lizards from somebody. So these are going to be a choice of books starting at $5 each.
How you doing, Edward?
Oh, hi, Edward. Let's see.
Hello, Edward.
So I have 2 of the Bluebird Wish. These are reprinted in 1974. This one has a name inside of it in pencil. I noted. The other one has the name in pencil. Oh, there it is. There's the name. They put their name there. But this is Campfire Girls. It's like Bluebirds. It's the littlest campfire girl. But it's their little book. Has cute little graphics. Has different things like how bluebirds got their name. Got some recipes in the back. Snacks for homes or meeting. They're telling you how to mash a banana and make a drink, smoothies. We've got toast specials, raisin peanut butter or a cinnamon mix. Things to do outside. Jump rope rhymes. A hum buzzer band makes you on a parade. So you can make this little thing and play. And this one has the name here on the outside. You can barely see that. But they have their name on the inside here too. Way back when it was $1.28. I know they're not that inexpensive nowadays for their books. And then the other choice is the Brownie Scout Handbook. So that's like the Girl Scouts, Brownie Scouts. This is Girl Scouts of the United States of America. And this is from 1951 is the copyright of this. We've got great graphics. Yeah, I don't think you might not want a monkey. My grandpa's brother, so my great uncle, had a monkey, and they were driving with it down the car, and the darn thing tinkled down his neck. He was not happy. This is learning how to use a pocket knife. You can put them in diapers, though. But let's see, more things to do. There's planting. A lot of these have good little things for people to do with their kids, too. But so it's your choice of either Bluebirds or Brownie Scout books. And that was my third item. And thank you,
right.
everybody.
Hi, Bob.
Hi,
How you
hon.
doing, Bob? All right. So, Maria. No, let me just hold on. Look what I found.
Yay!
So, just let me know what you want to do. And we'll put this.
No, I'm still, hey, Aaron, I'm a woman of my word.
All
So
right.
we're going to join forces and we're going to marry them together, and you can make the money, sell them as whatever you want to do. I'm sure there's a bride and groom out there waiting for that.
All right. Thank you. All right. So, all right. Here I have an antique book. And we'll do an offer up of $5. And here we have 8th book series, Brooks Readers, 8th year. American Book Company. It has amazing, beautiful black and white pictures and art inside. And this was copywritten in 1906. Look at the beautiful drawings they have. So it has Saturday Days is one of the chapters. Beautiful art.
Oh, wow. That's nice.
Yeah. The surrender of Cornwells. And Return of Rip Van Winkle. So this book has 247 pages. It was copywritten in 1906. But if there's no interest in this, I can move it to the side. We can move it along. Now I have this Leslie Claire pewter sun catcher. And it's going to be an offer up of $3. It comes in this beautiful fancy box. And like I said, it says Leslie Claire Designs Fine Pewter. You open it up. It says fine pewter and Austrian crystal. And you see
A fairy or a cherub.
Yeah, it's I'll say cherub. Cherub near the whale. And it's like a crystal dangling right there. Very beautiful design box.
Very sweet.
All right. If there's no interest in this, I can move it to the side. Now, I have this very fancy frame picture. And it's going to be an offer up of $5. And this frame is solenoid and solenoid. And they have cherubs going around the frame. And it has this very, now this is not, I don't believe it's like a real picture. It's almost like a kind of like a stock picture of this beautiful young lady. And matter of fact, KJ's in at 5, and the frame is 5 by 7. Yeah, it's kind of like a stock picture.
She's still pretty.
Yes. Yep. So we have KJ's in at 5. Anybody else is interested, I would either see a 6 or better. But if there's no other bids, I can start the countdown for KJ. So we're going once. We're going twice. We have last call. And we are sold to KJ. Congratulations, KJ. Wonderful buy there. And we can move back to Maria.
All right, guys. this next item, thank you, Aaron. This item, this was actually embroidered, hand embroidered by my mom. The reason I'm letting it go, it's been stored away. At one point, there was 2 of them, I know for a fact. And again, this, and I remember this. These came from Sprouts Fritz, if you guys know what I'm talking about. If you're too young, then never mind. But yeah, Sprouts Fritz would carry these, and they would come in a pack of 2 with this little stuff on the edge. And then my mom, she would buy those iron-on, and I think it was blue. It would iron on there, and then she would embroider it. This one's got the beautiful butterflies.
Oh, that's really pretty.
Yep, and this was hand done by my mom. I can vouch for that. Okay. And she's the one that taught me, like, when you do hand embroidered stuff, so you have all the little crisscross on the opposite side, so that everything can look flawless on the right side. And this is going to be a starting bid of $3. This is very dear to my heart, but I'm keeping just the stuff that I, that I can use. It's very, very lovely.
Or pillowcase?
What did I say? It's a pillowcase. It's a single pillowcase.
I'm sorry. Okay.
Oh, no, that's okay. That's okay. I probably said pillow. Oh, yeah. The only thing is, it's got a little stain right there. Okay. And I had all these in a Ziploc bag. So, but at one point I did have them, just in a, like, it was actually a toy box that a friend made for me. And I think one year it was really hot, and the stain, because it wasn't finished, the stain probably leaked a little bit. I don't know why there's a little stain right there, but I leave it alone. Starting bid $3, hand embroidered. And I keep telling everybody, my mom, her craft is she embroidered all her life. She wanted to teach me how to embroider, but I did not have the patience to sit down and embroider. It's got beautiful, beautiful. And I still have some of my mom's the threads and stuff like that. So if you love pillowcases, there's only one. And it's just a standard. Back in the day, I don't even remember if they had king and all that. Okay. It's very lovely. But if there's no interest, I will pass on this. And my next item, this is another table runner. Oh, and by the way, the pillowcase, that was number 12. Starting bid $3, number 12. And this is going to be this is a table runner or a dresser scarf. And this is going to be starting bid of $2. And it's a 13 by 32. Number 8. Very, very beautiful. It's got that basket. And again, it's got that, little crochet at the edge. But this is machine. This is not hand done. No, the embroidery is hand done. It's hand embroidered. Okay. And this is the back of it. And I always like to educate people on the embroidery, because it's something I know for a fact my mom taught me. This is the back where all the crisscross all the extra stuff is on there. And somebody took a long time to. And then this is the front where you have the finished. Everything looks beautiful. Okay.
Nice.
Wow.
$2 starting bid number 8.
Wow.
And it's a 13 by 32. At one point, I think I was like 9 years old. My mom sent me to the neighbors on Sunday, and I learned how to crochet instead. I don't know why, but it stayed with me. I had to learn how to crochet because back then you would finish school in 4th grade, and I had to learn how to do a craft. So my craft was crochet. Anyway, no interest on that. I will pass.
All right.
Okay. And for my third item, this is going to be number 7. It is this cross stitch, another table runner. But where's what's her name? I think these are irises. But this is cross stitch, and this is in that not white, but off-white, and this is that thicker fabric. Again, I believe this is all hand done because my mom used to do this. These are going tablecloth. This is a table runner, and this is a 15. What? Let me see. What was this? Yep, this is 15 by 36 cross stitch, and this is the front.
Ooh, beautiful.
Those are pretty.
Yep. It's like this on both sides. Very well put together. You know, they don't make stuff like this anymore. $15 by 36. Cross stitch. Starting bid.
Oh.
Oh.
I waited.
Oh. All right. Well, yeah. I put it in there just to be for sure. So we have Becky in at 2. If anybody else is interested, I would need to see a 3 or better.
But is she bidding on this one? This is the one that was 2.
Yes.
number-
That's the one, right,
Right.
Becky?
Yeah, the one with the irises.
Yeah.
Oh, the one with the irises, that was number 7.
Okay.
That was $3. Sorry,
Oh, okay.
sorry. Yeah.
Let me see the one you have up. Yeah. The one
Yeah,
you have
this one with the irises, this is $3 starting bid. And
Oh.
this
Oh,
is number
okay.
7.
then that's the one. That's the one. I
Okay.
want.
That's the one? Okay.
Yeah, I'll put in 3.
Okay.
I'll take out my
Right.
2.
So we have Becky is in at 3. If anybody else is interested, I would need to see a 4 or better. But if there's no other bids, we can do the countdown for Becky. We're going once, going twice. We have last call. And we are sold to Becky. Congratulations,
Becky.
Becky.
Did you want the $2 one as well or no?
No, I just wanted that one.
This one, okay. Yes.
Yeah. I love
Awesome.
purple. So.
Me too. I have another one.
All right. Thank you, Maria.
You're welcome.
And here is Becky.
Oh, I got busy looking at her stuff. All right. Number 7 is going to be for a lot of antique postcards. It's a start of $7. I don't know how I managed that, but 7 for 7. Okay. This one says, "We boys who shouldered arms all hope when we get home again there'll be another pair of arms around our shoulders then." And this one's from 1917. And it has some interesting writing about stuff. And it says Camp Taylor is where he was. And I think that's Kentucky. It's talking about a corn shredder and different things there. So that one's interesting. There's the back. And then this one has the difference between a mouse and a bathing beauty. One harms the cheese, the other charms the he's. This one I thought was really interesting because it was a free postcard because he was in the military, but he added a little drawing that he did there. It says, I want to speak to Agnes. So he's trying to call her up. Thought that one was cool. And then we've got this one. Sincere wishes. May the friends be legion and loyal, and thy life nicely leavened with love. So this one is 1915. They signed that. And then this one has gladiolas on it. It says, don't worry about the future. The present is all thou hast. The future will soon be present, and the present will soon be past. Some nice gladiolas. And this one is birthday greetings. Looks like a handheld mirror there. Beautiful flowers, of course, raised. And it says, to Mary from Ma. And somebody wrote 1918 where the stamp would have been. So you get all of these for a start of $7. Those three. And the two I really like are these two. Cute. I like the gladiolas though. Two on this one. Okay, that was number 7. $7. Number 8. You get a choice of books. There we go. So the first book is going to be I Can't, Said the Ant. And these are both discards from the library. So that's why I have them as a $2 start. So I Can't, Said the Ant by Polly Cameron. And so it has the library things, but I know some people like to use these little cards and do things with junk journaling too. I thought the graphics were really cool. This one is a 1961 copyright. It says, I was taking a walk. It's in the ant's perspective. I was taking a walk when I heard a loud clatter. So then it keeps going on like that. We have different pages. Hi, Maritza. Welcome in. This one would be good, though, for junk journaling, I think, too. We have all the little pictures. You got a lot of ants. There's the end. The other one is a book called You Don't Look Like Your Mother, Said the Robin to the Fawn. This one is 1973, and it's also a discard from a library. But they're still, good books and still good to read, too. This one has some really pretty pictures. The dragonfly on that page. Beautiful pictures, though. Butterfly turning into caterpillar turning into a butterfly, rather. So $2 start.
Very beautiful.
Yeah. Almost looks like watercolor to the book. So your choice would be either I Can't See the Ant or the You Don't Look Like Your Mother. So it's a robin going around and looking at the different animals and so forth. Yeah, my last item for this round is actually Buy It Now. So I have 3 of these. So these are little leprechaun, cigarillo box. This flips down like that. That's how the opening goes. So all look pretty similar. Wooden. And the inside, though, has this leprechaun thing as well. So I thought somebody could make an assemblage in here, too. And that would be pretty cool. It says made in Sri Lanka. So the cigarillos must have been made in Sri Lanka. It says Thompson Cigar Company Distributors, Inc., Tampa, Florida. So that's what the back has on it. And I like the little way that the catch is on these. The way it drops down, I think that's neat. But $4. Buy it now. Anybody would like one of these? Put something in it and make a assemblage, or use it, put little things in. It's 4 3/8 inches by 3 7/8 inches, so almost 4 inches, and 2 1/8. So nice little size. And that was my 3rd item. And thank you, everybody, for looking.
All right. Thank you, Becky. So now I have a lot of 15 music sheets. It's going to be an offer up of $20. So first up, we have Walking with My Honey. the Singing Hills, Girls, Girls, Girls. Oh, A Girl, A Girl. These will be the good old days. There must be a brighter tomorrow. Beg your pardon. My girl, girls, and Iris girl. You're the one I care for. Aren't you coming back? Aren't you ever coming back? I see Mary T is in that 20. Leroy, little Burrow. The Gypsy. September rain, September in the rain. You broke the only heart that ever loved you. Two sleepy people. At a little hot dog stand. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, and 15. So I see Mary T is in at 20. Anybody else is interested, I would need to see a 22 or better. But if there's no other bids, I can start the countdown for Mary T. We're going once, going twice. We have last call. And we are sold to Mary T. Congratulations, Mary T. All right. So now I have a lot of 10 little golden books offer up for $10. So first off, we have a first little golden book, Bambi and the Butterfly. And the butterfly. Disney Princess, the Mermaid. Oh, and now we'll do the copywritten. This was copywritten in 1982. This was copywritten in 1999. We have Walt Disney, Grandpa Bunny. This was copywritten in 2007. Walt Disney, Cinderella. And these are all Walt Disney little golden books. Does it have a copywritten page in that one? Little golden book, Disney 101 Dalmatians. That one doesn't have a copywritten page either. Little Golden Book Disney, the Bambi. This was copywritten 1984. Little Golden Book, Walt Disney, Snow White and the Seven Dwarfs. Copywritten 1984. Walt Disney, Little Golden Book, Peter Pan. This was copywritten 2007. Little Golden Book, Walt Disney, Mother Goose, the Mickey edition. This was copywritten in 1952. And last but not least, Princess and the Frog. This was copywritten in 2009. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. 10 for 10. But if there's no interest in this, I can move it to the side. Now, I have a lot of 100 black and white photos. Offer up $20. Now, and I know you see me bring these quite a bit. I'm running pretty low on these now. And I'm gonna see if I can try to get some more for y'all. But I will see if I can schedule enough up for next week. But I can't really promise if I can. If I don't get some more. So I'm just going to show you all of these lovely photos. And it's a special with this one photo is that we have, now this one's kind of got torn a little bit, bigger photos, and these are like jury models in these photos right here. You got Mary T is in that 20. I think this is the same lady who does modeling jury. There's a guy. And these guys in a cave taking pictures. Wonderful baby picture. And then we have these guys, like these schoolmates in school. Yeah, these. And these. So I see Mary T is in at 20. So if there's no other bids, I'll need to see a 22 or better if you are interested. But if there's no other bids, I can start the countdown for Mary T. We're going once. We're going twice. We have last call. And we are sold to Mary T. Congratulations, Mary T. Wonderful, fantastic buys there. And we're going back to Maria.
So before I forget, next month, a month from today, the first Saturday of every month. Me and Aaron are selling together. But I will have, because he was bringing up I will have Ruby, which is, I tracked her down from she was a baby until she was a teenager. And I think it's 7 or 8 pictures. I brought it once when I was selling with Aaron. It didn't sell. And I love it, but I'll bring it next month because it has to go. But it's a lovely collection. I believe there's 7 or 8 pictures, and it tracks her from when she was a baby, 2 or 3 months old, until she was a teenager. And it is very lovely to see. And this Ruby that I'm talking about, I'm about to turn 69 in a couple of months, and I believe she's around my age. Okay.
Wow.
With that said, I'm going to now this is going to be another offer up. This is going to be number 6, and this is about 12 inches wide, 40 inches long, and this is going to be a starting bid of $3. This is 100% hand done, except for the material. The edge was hand crocheted, and this was hand embroidered. So there's 2 types of crafts here. And like I said, back in the day, you would buy these cloths at Spouse Ritz, and if you look back here, they had like a little sewing, a little edge already on there. And sometimes people would just crochet or they'd embroider, but somebody crocheted this edge, and I don't know if it was done by the same person, because my mom hated to crochet. Okay, and this was hand embroidered. It's got these pinkish lavender colors, and the basket is so beautiful. I love this kind of stuff.
It's gorgeous.
Yes.
And this is it's almost a lost craft.
Did you say the price?
Yeah, it was starting bid $3.
Oh, okay.
$3, number 6. Because some of them that I got, I started them at $2, but since this is both, I upped $1. This is hand crocheted and hand embroidered. And every time I see these, it brings tears to my eyes because, this was my mom's craft. Back in the day, there was no TV, nothing like that, and people, young ladies, like when my mom got married, although she dated my dad for almost 20 years, when she got married, she used to tell me that the only thing they bought was, because my dad brought all the furniture and she would bring all the other stuff, but she had all her clothes already done and stuff like that. And I just love this kind of stuff. And I love my mom because she taught me to, crochet. She didn't teach me because she didn't like it, but she advised me to, send me to the neighbors. And the girl was, like 4 years older than me. So we had a better connection. But if nobody is interested, I will pass on this. And it's $3, number 6. $3, number 6. And that was a 12 by 40. And then we're going back, and this is number 5. And again, this is all embroidered. And this one is a 15 by 40. And this is a $3 starting bid. And this is this has like that cornucopia. And on the screen, it looks white, but it's more of a beige color. And it's that thicker material.
Is it a runner? Oh, yeah, it is.
This is the table runner. Some people call it table runners or a scarf, a dresser scarf. This is $3 starting bid, number 5.
All right.
It's got the cornucopia on both sides. And this is the back. And this took a while because, like my mom, she would never use one of those loops. It was all hand done, and you had to do it a certain way so that they wouldn't scrunch up. And I just love it. And once I became of age, I would have to help my mom, feed the animals, and we had chickens and a pig and, all that kind of stuff. So, but when I became like 5, 6 years old, I would help her do everything. She taught me how to do it. And then she would just sit down and embroider 24/7, to help my dad make money. But I don't see any interest on that. I will pass. And if you guys are watching this afterwards, just send me an email. Okay. And I believe that was my 3. Nope. Right. There's one more. Nope, there's one more. So this here, somebody sold it to me as a scarf. But I think this is going to be $3 starting bid, number 4. And I'm going to stand up for this one because this is quite massive. And you guys tell me what you think. I guess it can be used for both. Okay. But somebody sold it to me as a scarf. But I think this is a table runner. Or it could be both. But this is beautiful. So this is the back. And it has like that golden glittery material. Thread. But it's a peacock.
Oh, wow.
And this thing is massive. So let me show you guys. Look how pretty that is.
You said
when
3?
I bought it, they said it was a scarf, but I think it's more of a table runner. But this is starting bid $3, and this is 28 inches wide by 64 inches long.
Wow.
And
that is beautiful.
I actually have one that I put right here on my table. That's why I said it's more of a table runner. You can use it as a scarf, especially when it's cold, You can double it like this. When it's cold outside, especially in the winter. I have one of these that, like, when I go to the midnight mass at Christmas time, I have one of these wide. But this one, the way the designs are, I would say this is a table runner. I just think it's very, very beautiful. And then the fringes. Has these beautiful fringes. And my opinion, you can do both. Okay. But this is starting bid $3, number 4. And if nobody is interested, I will pass. Thank you, guys.
All right. Thank you. And we're going to Becky.
Okay. Put that up. All right. Number 10 is this large curry iron Ives book. This does have some condition issues. It does have a few pages that are missing. And it's got a few stains on a couple of the pages. But overall, it's really good. And I thought somebody might want it for like junk journaling, or you could take the pictures out and frame them, or, different things like that. They have really, really wonderful pictures in here. I can get a few of these to show you. And it is a start of $8.
Wow.
The binding's coming loose too, but like I said, a lot of these I would use for, like, frame them as pictures, or use them for art or even just to look at. I really like looking at these pictures, and there's only a couple that are missing. But I think it has like the 78 pages, or I don't know how many pages this thing has. I think it has more than that. But all different kind of pictures. I don't know if people like courier knives like I do, but
I have a book of courier knives.
Look, my goodness, these are beautiful pictures.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I know there's some with some firemen in here too somewhere. American Farmyard Morning, and it has stuff about the pictures too. You don't just have the pictures, but you get stuff about it. That has a pretty deep thought too. Winter in the Country. A lot of people are doing things where they're changing up pictures that are in different frames.
Yes.
You could use these to change up the pictures. Yeah, see, like this one has a little bit of staining down here. That's what I'm talking about. It's just like a little bit of something like that. Okay. And even the cover, I think, is great on these. But, it's well worn. And this is, spine is separating here a bit, but it's stitched in. It's 1952. Okay, there's that one. And number 11 is going to be a start of $8 as well. And it's going to be, there's 5 Easter postcards and 1 note card. So there's 6 altogether. Sorry. Got that in there. Next thing up too. And so you get actually 6 pieces. And it's 5 postcards. They're all Easter themed. There's a joyous Easter. And this one is, I can't really make out that one. They're all antique though. And these have raised motifs on them. And then this one says a happy Easter. This is a little thicker card too. And it's raised. It's beautiful. Back. And here's one, a joyful Easter.
Wow.
This has 1907 on the back of it. And then here's this one is this picture here. And this was 1917. It says, there's no wind but soweth seeds of a more true and open life, which burst unlooked for into high sold deeds with wayside beauty rife. That's what it says. It's got that old speech there. This one says a joyous Easter. Some little chicks in a little shoe. It's got that kind of gold Look to the front of it. And this one's from 1910. And written on. And then the little card is an Easter message for my mother. Is that on there? And on the inside is with love for a happy Easter. And then it has, this, and it says Bill, Julie, and Kitty. And this was a Pollyanna card made in the USA. So this is an old card too. And these are raised. So you get the 5 postcards.
Hello, Melody.
Hi, Melanie.
Hello, Melanie.
The 5 postcards and 1 card. That's a start of $8. Okay, don't see anybody for those. But thank you for looking. Number 12 is a choice. You get a choice of hand-carved wooden items. This is hand-carved lidded like jar. Nicely designed. I think people would have designed this maybe to keep tobacco in or something like that, but it doesn't smell like anything but wood. So you could keep anything in it, really. Nicely designed. And this one is also kind of the same. All 3 of these are kind of the same kind of design. So here's this one. Oh, I forgot to say this one's 5 inches tall. So it's good size. This one is 6 1/4 inches by 4 1/4 inches by 2 3/4 inches. It's a wooden carved box. This one also could be used, and it's not used, but it could be used to put ashes in. Sometimes they have the little slide bottom, but it's also good for putting, whatever you want to hide in something like this.
Oh, wow.
Nicely carved.
That's beautiful.
Thank you. And then the third choice is a hinged one.
Ooh.
Also carved. This is 8 inches by 5 inches by 2 1/2 inches.
Nice.
Nicely hinged. And this one has a sticker on it. It says New Age Imports, quality products. I'll show you the inside. And here's the inside of this hinged box.
It's okay, Melanie. You can call me Mary. You can call me anything. Thank you. Becky, do you know the originality of the other ones? That one's made here in the United States, right?
This one, well, it's New Age Imports Inc. So that could mean, because they're an importer, that they got these from somewhere else. But the company
Hey,
in the United
Anne-Marie.
States.
Hello,
So
Anne-Marie.
Sure.
The reason I'm asking is because I used to have some that my neighbor across the street passed on to me, and they were from Vietnam because their son was in the Vietnam. And the one that he handed me, he gave me one of them. It's like the one you sold that was from Russia, and that could fit 2 decks of cards in there.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, a lot of these I know come from India, but
yes,
they could be anywhere over there.
They're all hand done. Most of that stuff's hand done.
Yeah.
It's worth it.
There. Got it. So
It's
it would
worth
be
every
your
penny.
choice, a $10 start. This one has a slide bottom. The
Wow.
bottom opens up.
I have one in my collection that I have my hankies in there.
Yeah, see, this one slides open in the bottom. And this one, of course, is just the lid opens up. That.
You can
And
keep
this
paper
one
clips
is,
in there and stuff like that.
yeah, and this one is hinged.
Wow.
Yeah, and people could put postcards in them and
Yes, all kinds of stuff.
Yeah, because I think this one, even with the slide bottom, might be a little small for a postcard.
If you fit them, if you lay them down, Becky, and fit them across, with that, is that too tight?
A little bit, but
Yeah. I just have my hankies in mine. I
little
love
pictures.
it.
Pictures would be
Yeah.
good in here. Little
Yeah.
pictures or whatever. Yeah, hankies.
And guys, they don't make stuff like this anymore.
Yeah.
I mean, that's another lost craft. It's
Well,
beautiful.
and they're well constructed too.
Yes.
Because like the lids all fit really nice, and the hinges work really good, and you know, this slides really tight.
That's
This
awesome.
slide is nice and tight.
You got your secrets in there.
Yeah. Pass notes back and forth.
Yes, that's right.
But that was my third item. Thank you all for being here. And be sure and give Aaron a thumbs up if you haven't already.
Yes, thank you, please. And thank you, Becky. And so now I have an antique book. And it's going to be an offer up of $5. So here, the book is in beautiful condition. I mean, very beautiful condition for the age when you see it. Yeah, so I show you the age. So this is The Yard of Mary Bells. So the book is called Mary Bell, a Francisca story by the author of Rowley Books. And it says Maria Gates from her mother, December 24th, 1851. And so this was entered according to the Act of Congress in the year 1850.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. So here's the chapters that they have. And it has a few beautiful drawing artwork in the book. And this book has 204 pages. And that's the spine. So in amazing condition for sure. And if there's no interest in this, I can move this to the side. But if y'all change your mind, please let us know. And if you are watching the replay and you see something that has not been claimed, please feel free to reach out to me, Maria, or Becky, and let us know which items would you like. So here I have a crocheted mat, table mat. And it's going to be an offer up of $3. So here, it's crocheted and it says, "Welcome, friends." It has a heart with a house in the center. And then it's like a circle going around it. With design on each corner, 4 corners there.
That would look nicely framed too.
Yes.
Yes.
I was just going to say that, Becky. Yep.
So it's about a 14 by 14 crocheted piece.
You can make one for you and one for your friends.
Yes.
I'll give you guys a little tip. If you ever wanted to frame that, you get get your picture framed a little bit bigger or whatever, or a little bit, to fit. And if you soak that in sugar water, it'll stiffen for you. Or you can iron it with starch.
Okay. Cool.
I have a dear friend that she does that. She crochets and she makes a lot of money with American people that live in the islands where I come from, because we have the Air Force and they love this kind of stuff.
Okay. So if there's no interest in that, I can move it to the side. And so now I have a matchbox of a matchbox model of yesteryears.
Mm-hmm.
And it's going to be an offer up of $3. And it's still in box. And it has Matchbox Massive Young Yesteryears. And it is like a World War I or II, like a Jeep, a Red Cross Jeep. But it says here Y12 1937 GMC van.
KJ's in for 3.
Yeah, I see KJ's in for 3. If anybody else is interested, I would need to see a 4 or better. And this was copywritten. This was produced in 1987. And you see it has a little like cloth cover on the trunk of it.
Like
so
canvas?
if anybody else, canvas, if anybody else is interested, I would need to see a 4 or better. So we've got going once, going twice. We have last call. And we are sold to KJ. Congratulations, KJ.
Good job.
Yep. Good job. Goodbye.
Yeah.
And now we're going back to Maria. And
correct me if I'm wrong. This is the last round, right?
Yes. This will be the last round right here.
Up for this. Thank you, guys. Let me show you all three of them. All these three items that I'm going to show, they're all going to be a starting bid of $2. But let me show you first. And we're going to start with number one. So the first one, and this was hand done. I don't know about who, but this is a little like sari from the people from India. This was hand done, and it's double. That's double-sided. I just love the fabric. Okay, and this is for. I'm assuming this is for a child, but it's got this beautiful fabric. You know, this fuchsia, but it is lined on the inside with another fabric. And this is just going to be a starting bid of $2, and it's number one. Okay. Number two, it's going to be this. This is sheen dress. Okay. And this is, you can wear this by itself. You can wear this in the summer. You can wear it with a coat over it and some leggings and boots. And this is like a pink. And this is starting also at $2. And this is number two. If you guys need measurements or stuff like that.
Does it have a size on it for them?
Yeah. The sheen one, it just says US. It's 810. A size 8 and 10. Okay. And it's a sleeveless. And then my third item, this is my favorite. It's a long sleeve flare, has a little bit of a flare dress. I believe this is the back and then the front. And this is also starting bid of $2, and it's number three. This is a long sleeve. You can wear this with leggings. You can wear it by yourself. You can wear it with boots. I just love the design. I just wish it fit me. But, and this is a, this is made by Socialite. And it's a size small USA. Very, very pretty. This gives me the 70s vibes.
Yep.
Yep.
Okay. So 1, 2, 3 starting bid $2. So anybody is interested.
All right. So that was the three, right?
Yes, that was my three.
All right. Thank you, Maria. And please let Maria know if you like any of the dresses. And here's Becky.
And if you're not,
Becky, I got your thing.
Yeah, I saw that. If you're not subscribed to Maria, I put her link in there. So if you could, please go ahead and subscribe. She'd appreciate that.
Thank you.
Yes.
And number 13 is going to be 9 postcards. They're cowboy and homestead themed. This first one is Chuck Wagon Races, Calgary Stampede, Calgary, Alberta, Canada. So I guess they have Chuck Wagon Races there. The back looks like. And so there's a couple of pictures of that. And then this one, Wild Horse Race. Cowboys subduing range-wise Mustangs just as they did in the Old West in this hilarious, rowdy event. Okay, and here is, I love this one. 3 more payments and it's all ours.
That's funny.
Yeah. And then this one is Powder Box Church in Jerome, Arizona. So Jerome, Arizona here in up at Jerome, the town is on a hill and it cuts in and winds like this, and all of the houses and everything are right on the edge. So you'll sit in different places, and like the windows, you can see right down over the edge. So it's really a cool old town, old mining town. I like that place. This is Harris Ranch, located at Interstate 5 and Highway 198 East, Route 1, Collings, California. Meals served from 6 a.m. in the Ranch Kitchen, La Parrilla dining room, open for lunch Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. So it's published by Arizona Living Magazine. But I just thought that was all cool with all the kitchen areas and all that wood. So pretty. And this is a prairie homestead. Historic site, interior South Dakota. This is original set of homestead buildings, including the dugout, sod, and frame combination house. The buildings are equipped as if the homesteaders were living there today. South Dakota, so you can see that. And then this is the bedroom, I guess, inside of that prairie homestead. So you can see kind of the walls and the bed frame. They're neat. And then I have this one. This is Carl Frank Cabin, present-day home of the Wiseman Museum. Previous residents include a saloon owner and Carl Frank, a lifelong Wiseman resident and miner. And this is Alaska, Fairbanks, Alaska. So you get all of those postcards. $6 start. And number 13. Well, thank you, KJ, for subscribing to her.
Yes, thank you, KJ.
Thank you. Yeah, I was going to say that. Thank you so much.
Be nice to get her up to 1,000 too, like Aaron.
Yes.
Okay, number 14 is going to be the Giesing children. Copy and paste this other one over. There we go. Number 14, you get 3 pictures, start at $5.
Come here.
And so this is George Ray Giesing. Says he's 2 years and 4 months old in this picture. I like those little socks there and his shoes. And then this is Mary Nell Giesing, 2 years and 4 months old. There's the two of them together. Yeah. I think Mom did the curls in the hair. Cute little dress, little shoes. So that's the two of them together. And then there's a third picture of Mary Nell Giesing. It doesn't say how old she is, but this says May of 1946. So it's the same girl in this picture as in this picture. And then this looks to be the brother. So you get all 3 pictures, start at $5. Well, I would think these would be early 1940s. She was 2. Not sure how old she would be there. This was 1946. No, she might be about 8 there. So it might be before, just a touch before 1940, but for these two. Around 1940, with that one stating it's 1946. Okay. And the last item of the sale that I'm going to have is a choice of salt and pepper shakers. So number 15, choice of salt and pepper shakers. And first one is these kissing ducks. And they're together, not separate shakers, but on the hats, that's where the salt and the pepper would come out. And then they have their individual corks. And it does say Japan on the bottom of that one. They're ceramic. They have really good paint, too. I like those. Okay, and the next choice would be this orange floral set. And you've got a larger shaker and a smaller shaker. Oh, I forgot to say the kissing ducks were 3.5 inches tall. And then these, you've got one that's 3 3/4 inches tall and one that's 2.5 inches tall. And they're kind of egg-shaped. And then the holes are kind of on the side on the top. And then here's the bottom. One has its stopper and one does not. But those can be bought online very easily. Nice orange paint here. And the white. I like orange. Nice colors. Thank you, Melanie. Next ones I have are little chickies. One of them does have a little bit of paint loss on the beak, but I just thought they were so cute. See, this one has a little paint loss there. There's their holes and their bottoms. These are all ceramic, so all of them
Those will look so cute in some egg cups.
Yeah. Put a little assemblage together and put these in them.
Yep.
And I have these pink pig ones. So these are cute as well.
Beautiful. You're so beautiful.
And then here's the bottom of them. And the last choice are going to be these clay type birds. You can see how they're made of clay.
Hey, no,
nice.
No.
There's the bottoms. Like that. And they're kind of reddish color all over. But they feel like the Mexican clay. And when I look inside, it kind of reminds me of the Mexican clay.
Mm-hmm.
And that's the feel of them too. So your choice would be for $5 start. This little red birds or chicks. Cute little piggies.
Oh, okay, so KJ's in at 5. Because he says you got to have the smooching
Ducks, yeah.
ducks.
Little chicks, little paint loss here on the beak. Show them all real quick. And we can count it down for KJ.
All right. So if anybody else is interested, I would need to see a 6 or better.
And that's what
If there's
KJ
no other
likes.
bids, I am counting down. So we're going once, going twice. We have last call, and we are sold to KJ. And KJ would like the ducks, kissing ducks.
These ones. Yeah. Figured. And thank you for looking.
All right. Thank you, KJ. And now I have a lot of 10 little golden books. And it's going to be an offer up of $10. So here we have my alphabet is a first little golden book. And this was copywritten in 1984. Hello, Jeff.
Hi, Jeff. Welcome back.
Yes, welcome back. And there we had the Saggy Baggy Elephant. This was copywritten in 1974. There we have the Golden Egg Book, a little golden book. It's copywritten in 1975. How do you grow a garden? 1985. There we have The Owl and the Pussycat. It's copywritten in 1982. Little Golden Book Classic, The Pokey Little Puppy. This was copywritten in 1970. Little Golden Book, Scuffy the Tugboat. This was copywritten in 1983. Cars. This was copywritten in 1973. Baby farm animals. Copywritten in 1987. Last but not least, Nurse Nancy.
No.
This was copywritten in 1980. It has lovely pictures. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10 for $10. But if no one is interested, I can push that to the side. And now I have, now I have a model airplane. And it's going to be an offer up of $3. And it is of General Dynamics F-160 Fighting Falcon. And it's Have Gauze. This is the company. I don't know how to say that, but it has different languages for instructions. And as you can see, it's sealed in box. And it says unassembled. So this is how it's supposed to look when it's all said and done. And if it's no interest in this, I can move it to the side. Now I have $3. Oh, KJ's in at 3. So if anybody else is interested, I would need to see a 4 or better. But if there's no other bids, I can start the countdown for KJ. Going once, going twice. We have last call. And we are sold to KJ. Congratulations, KJ. Love you by there. Now I have a book for an offer up of $3. And here I have Mary Jane in Switzerland. There's a few issues with the cover of the book. This book was copywritten in 1931. And this book is chapters like Goodbye to Paris, The Castle of Chillum, Over the Mountain, Coral and Carving, and The Top of the World.
Yeah, it was a popular series.
Yes. And this book has 213 pages. Yeah. So if there's no interest in the book, we can move it to the side, and that does it for all of the items tonight. So I will bring up Maria if there's anything she would like to say before we go.
I just want to say those books that Aaron are selling, they're out of this world. I learned at the age of 12, 13, I learned to read those books, to read English. And I used to go to my cousin's, and she had a box with all these books. And one of the girls taught me how to read even before I started school, because I read here when I was 12 years old. And little by little, and if you have, especially if you have little kids, here's an idea. Have everybody pick a book and have one of the older kids that knows how to read to them. And all my 3 daughters to this day, I used to read to them. I love those books, and that's an excellent price.
Yes.
So get it, because I can't even go to the thrift store and buy one of those books for $1.
Mm-hmm.
So just a thought. I'll see you guys, everybody, this Wednesday coming up. And I have my sales every Wednesday, 9 a.m. Pacific, 12 noon. And then Saturday, 10 a.m. Pacific, 1 p.m. Eastern. And thank you, Aaron, for having me. And it was so lovely visiting with Becky as well. Thank you.
Yes. So thank you so much.
You're welcome.
And here is Becky.
Well, hi, everybody, and thank you, everybody, for being here. And thank you, Erin. And it was great to see you, Maria. And I know I've seen you before, but it's been a long time.
Yeah,
And
yeah,
it's
because
good
you
to
bought
see
for me
back.
before, Becky. Yeah,
Yeah,
it's been a long time.
it's good to see you back. And yeah, I do shows on here, of course, with Erin Proctor, the Ephemeral Guy, and Saturdays. And my shows are Thursday at 6 p.m. Pacific time, 9 p.m. Eastern. And I have Randy, Moon Valley Crafts, as a co-host. And we're going to have Angela Isaac and John the Reseller on this Thursday, the 6th. And starting at 6 p.m. Pacific time, 9 p.m. Eastern. My Whatnot shows are 6 p.m. Pacific, 9 p.m. Eastern time. And on the 11th and 12th, the 11th I have Friends Sewing with Friends, and the 12th I have Sandy and Otter Trish. And then the 19th I'm going to be with Maria, so I can't wait for that.
Yep.
And hopefully join her on the mornings on Saturdays too.
Yep.
And thank you, everybody.
All right. Thank you. And so, yes. So, thank you so much. I will be invoicing directly after the sale. I ship, power ship. I invoice through PayPal. And if you pay by tomorrow, your items will go out Monday. And I have a sale on Friday nights at 7 o'clock p.m. Eastern, alongside with the lovely Tris. The channel name is Sandy and Otto, with the lovely Angie Oddities and the lovely Sue Spezio. The show is called A Picture Tells a Story, aka the Sue Spezio Show. And then right back here, Saturday at 6 o'clock p.m. Eastern, with my two lovely co-hosts, Anitra, I Spy Queen, Becky, Vintage, and more, and a very special guest, Randy, Moon Valley Craft. And that is, I will try to do some drop sales during the week, and hope to see y'all in those shows. So we'll bring us all back up so we can all say, have a wonderful night, stay safe, stay cool, stay warm wherever you're at.
Yep.
Keep your wonderful spirits, and have a good night.
Good night, everybody. Wonderful.
Good night.